Alright everybody, welcome back. We are in the home stretch. This ought to be the final boss fight. We will see what kind of horrors this has set up for us. I am ready for anything. That's not true at all. I would love to pretend that I'm ready for everything. But let's see what we got. And of course there's another save spot right here after I just made the effort to go back. More juice, more poison, no arrows.
What was this evil twist on Molecraft? A grotesque monster of creaking gears and steam. The sight of it made Redgi freeze. But Jay's fury could not be held back. The sound of his small friend's body falling lifted the spell. Redgi didn't know what this thing was, only that it would die screaming.
I don't want it. Ow. Listen. Ow. Yeah, I'm ready for anything, he says, and then he gets a robot frog. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Okay. Yeah, wasn't expecting Robo Frog. God, and he killed Jay, too. Right, okay, so that's gonna happen. Holy cow, that's got range on it. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready for anything. Why do I ever talk? Okay, so if I get right next to him... Did I take like a double hit at the end there? Like I didn't actually even see what killed me. I was just dead all of a sudden. So it seems like if you get right up on top of him, then that chain attack can't hit you. See, Yeah, this thing where he can hit me twice has got to... Wow. Alright, I'm getting closer, though. Like, that's definitely the way to handle him, is get completely on top of him and in his face for the entire fight. And don't allow that to happen. Like, why did that make a difference, I wonder? Okay, and I also got to learn the difference between that move and the one where his arm goes straight out behind him, because the one where his arm goes straight out behind him is the one where he can hit me from right up on top of him. God. Yeah, because as soon as he gets away, you're in trouble. Ah! He's got so many moves that he can chain together. Oh my god, dude. Ah! It also doesn't help that the screen starts going black and white toward when you die, because that makes it hard to tell the I'm gonna shoot something lightning from the I'm about to do a oh god, from the I'm about to do a charge move. Okay, this round is terrible. Got him. Oh! Dennis? You okay, buddy? That was Dennis. Alright, you killed my pal. You turned my brother into a robot. Oh, I didn't even realize that I equipped that.
Even in the frog slime and its stench of death, it felt good to be fighting with his brother at his side.
Oh, jeez.
No, that you wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him, his father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother.
Dennis, you're kind of a bum.
They wouldn't take him.
What, is he falling asleep? Like, what's... He's not taking any damage, either. Is Dennis supposed to go down in 2 seconds, do you think? Or was that just a rough round for him? Alright, see, that loses so much damage, but those bullets are just gone in no time. Like, I don't...
No, that you wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him, his father, his friend, his kingdom.
Crying out loud!
They wouldn't take his brother, and they wouldn't take him.
I think they're gonna take me. Okay, so it also helps if I don't fire tons of bullets, like, uselessly. I need to make sure that I'm using them when he can be damaged. Because, yeah, he can block those with that shield. God.
No, that you wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him, his father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother, and they wouldn't take him.
Oh, God. Yeah, I love it. He's literally just occasionally falling asleep. Ah! Ah! Alright, getting closer though. We're gonna switch to arrows. No, we're not. We're just not gonna use any bullets until he's lost his shield. That's what we're gonna do. Good decisions, man. Good decisions. That was not. This is not good decisions. This is, in fact, poor decisions. Oh my God. It's like I've forgotten how the attack symbols work because I keep making the exact same mistakes. And I need to stop making those exact same mistakes if I want to actually beat this guy. Oh my lord.
No, Redgi wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother. And they wouldn't take him.
Well... How many times do I have to do this to learn that I can't just tank that. Like, I'm not learning. I don't know why.
No, Redgi wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother. And they wouldn't take him.
Alright guys, so I think I've got a usable strategy. We're at, I don't know, like an hour 15 between today and yesterday. Not a huge amount of time. Definitely had worse final boss fights so far, but I think I'm getting somewhere. That was a mistake. You don't want to do that. You want to use arrows during the first phase. Stay away from him. Oh, God. Doing a terrible job. Stay away from him. Damage him from a distance. Okay, now, once that happens, he's going to throw the spear, he's going to kill your brother, and then pop your poison. This move usually happens twice. Once he does it, he's going to fall asleep.
And they wouldn't take him.
Most moves, you've got 1, 2, fall asleep. Okay. That move, if you have any arrows left, use them. Okay. We're in real good shape. This makes me happy. Turn your poison on again. Stay in the middle of the screen. As much as humanly possible, stay in the middle of the screen. Do not fall underneath him. He will punish you every time and he will win. Now that bite, stay away from the puke. If you get lucky and you can get behind him when he's puking, that's awesome. You can really punish that move. But it kind of flies in the face of my... No! That was dumb. Okay. If you're on the other side of the screen, the problem is that the tongue attacks are going to get you. Don't get greedy. Ugh! Don't get greedy. Good night. Now we got him. And that's how you beat Greenwart.
And the kingdom saved. But what did it matter if his brother was gone?
Get up. You're fine, Dennis. I don't know if I want to wear his helmet. Ooh. Let's go home.
The rat folk rejoiced to have their king home. They had prepared for Redgi's coronation in the throne room. They had been sure he would return to them. To Redgi, it was a bittersweet victory. He had proved himself, but it came at a cost higher than gold.
This is actually kind of cool. Alright, they've even got confetti inside the fort. You know what? We're gonna save just in case. I don't know if this is gonna be a happy ending. We might all die in the next minute or so. Yay! But
It
this
was
is
the
my
start
royal
of a
outfit,
true
so...
golden age, free of the scourge of frog spawn. Working with the molefolk below, they built a new kingdom of steam and industry and wonder. But that is, as they say, a tale for another time.
All right. I'm a real big fan of this game. The initial barrier, like getting through the combat for like the first maybe hour of the game before you get really any armor and anything to love, you know, anything to help you, was really tricky. I can see a lot of people just stopping at that point in the game and not continuing through, but I thrive on this crap, so it worked out great. The artwork, the graphics were amazing. The combat got to be a lot of fun once I learned it. One of the better, you know, fairly simple, but, you know, a very satisfying combat system. The sound was good. I liked the little detail with the rats, you know, kind of speaking in pictures. I thought maybe that flute sound was going to get annoying, but at least for me, it never really did. The story maybe could have used another pass. You know, I know, you know, it's a standard joke in these, you know, these games that you're like a world-killing, you know, god, basically, and people are like, can you go kill this rat in my basement and then bring me 3 of these things that I could go get myself? But Redgi is a king. And it's really ridiculous that they're like, yeah, dude, we need like 10 gold to renovate this thing. Can you go get it? Hey, King Redgi, can you literally go into my basement and kill some grubs? Like, maybe you set the game up so that Redgi's not king right away, and then we actually coronate him at the end. You don't even really necessarily need to kill the original king. Maybe just, you know, badly injure him and, you know, have him kidnapped. You know, we go find him at the end or something like that. But, you know, it's a minor complaint in the long, you know, history of things, obviously, but I feel like the game would have been a little bit less goofy if Redgi hadn't actually been the king for most of the game while he's running around and doing these all these missions. But that's my biggest gripe, and that's not a big gripe. Like, you know, the biggest thing with this game is the difficulty. It's going to turn off a whole lot of people in the very early stages who are going to just not be able to make it through, you know, maybe the first boss or two. Oh, that's interesting. That last name there, I had some students with a very similar last name to that, but they probably have the Anglo version of, I'm assuming that's Polish. Anyway, but yeah, one way or another, I mean, this was probably a 9 out of 10 for me, like absolutely worth every dime, and I'm really glad that I decided to make a series out of this. So the next thing that we're doing is something that was recommended to me in comments on Little Nightmares. I'm going to play a game called Unraveled, which I think is going to be pretty fast and is definitely not going to be a combat-heavy game because you play as a ball of yarn. So that's going to be coming up tomorrow. If you have been enjoying yourself, just like always, leave a like, leave a subscribe, tell your friends. I am going to go ahead and get the platinum on this, but I don't think I'm going to bother with a live stream. I think I need to dig up another weapon or two, and then there's a couple of fights in the arena, and I think that's it. Weird thing, you notice there's no trophy for actually beating the game. Like, you kill Greenwart at the end and nothing happens, which is kind of strange. But anyway, one way or another, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and we will see you soon with more.